What's good? Welcome into the Bengals Breakdown. I'm Abby Alonzo. Today we're going to be going over Mel Kiper's latest two-round mock draft, as well as giving you a Joe Mixon update. I'm sure you want to hear all about that. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to our new NFL Draft channel. Guys, we're just 2 weeks out from the NFL Draft. And look, I can give you Bengals coverage. Tom can give you Bengals draft coverage. But if you subscribe to the NFL Draft channel, you will get coverage across the league, which beneficial to know who's going off the board before the Bengals' 28th pick overall. So make sure you go to youtube.com/chatnfl and hit the subscribe button. Mel Kiper did just release his latest two-round mock draft. The ESPN analyst had quite a few interesting moves in this one, and we'll go over that before we actually do get to the Bengals first round pick. So first off the board, no brainers here. Bryce Young to Carolina, CJ Stroud to Houston. Here's your first big move. The Tennessee Titans trade up for that number 3 overall spot from the Cardinals to grab a quarterback in Anthony Richardson. And then you've got Will Levis headed to the Colts. So 4 quarterbacks off the board immediately. Again, this is kind of not unbelievable. This is very possible. Could happen. You've got Jalen Carter at number 5 heading to Seattle. Will Anderson to Detroit. Devin Witherspoon to Vegas. Nolan Smith to Atlanta. Number 9 coming in, Darnell Wright heading to the Bears. Peter Skoronski to the Philadelphia Eagles. Tyree Wilson to Arizona after trading with the Titans for that 11th pick. Jackson Smith and Jigba to Houston. Then you've got Broderick Jones to the Jets. Christian Gonzalez to the Patriots. Dalton Kincaid to Green Bay. There goes the tight end. Joey Porter to Washington. Zay Flowers to Pittsburgh. Bijan Robinson to the Lions. Paris Johnson Jr. to Tampa Bay. Miles Murphy to Seattle. Hang on, guys. We're almost there. Jordan Addison to the Chargers. Deontay Banks to Baltimore. Emmanuel Forbes to Minnesota. Lucas Van Ness to Jacksonville. And here we go. We're getting close. DJ Turner to the Giants. Michael Mayer to Dallas. Trenton Simpson to Buffalo. And who does Cincinnati take at number 28? It would be Bryan Bresee. Mel Kiper believes Bryan Bresee could be the guy to end up in Cincinnati at 28, which, okay, well, tell us why, Kiper. He said, we focused a lot on the Bengals' need at tight end, which we have, but what if they think they filled it with often injured veteran Irv Smith Jr.? Well, we hope that they know that's not the case. This is the direction they could go if that is the case. Cincinnati ranked 29th in sacks last season with 30 of them, and it needs to get more of an interior push on late downs. Bresee could provide that. At 6'5", 298 pounds, he tested extremely well at the combine. He's powerful at the point of attack and is instinctual after the snap. This is another team without many holes, so it can afford to select a player who might not start immediately. Yeah, look, Bryan Bresee, a good athlete. He's got great size, great frame. His combine measurements, 6'5.5", 298 pounds, as Mel Kiper said. Big guy. One big concern, though, would be the time he missed in the past couple years. Still needs some work. Kind of needs to be fine-tuned. He had that ACL tear in 2021, which he missed 9 games for. He had a kidney infection, another sickness, which he missed a couple games for. So you really worry about a little bit of a lack of production here, but it's not something that can't be fixed. Should the Bengals draft Bryan Bresee? Let me know down in the comments section. If you believe they should, type Y for yes. If you think it's a bad idea, type N for no. If you want to elaborate on both of those reasons, go at it. I'll read it. If you want more Bengals news and rumors coverage all year, we're trying to get to every day. You've got to hit the sub button. The more subs we get, the more content we can put out. I enjoy covering the Bengals. I would love to be able to get you guys more content, more rumors, analysis, anything that goes on in Cincinnati, around Cincinnati, we will let you know about it, but we've got to hit the sub button, grow this channel so that I can get you guys the news you so deserve. Kiper's next pick for the Bengals, Zach Charbonnet, running back. Interesting choice here, right? Well, you've got a little bit of chaos going on in the running back room, clearly after Joe Mixon. Got no clue what's going on there, but Mel Kiper thinks Zach Charbonnet could be a good fit regardless of what is going on. Joe Mixon had a disappointing 2022 season, and the Bengals struggled to run the ball. They averaged just 3.8 yards per carry, which ranked 29th in the league. At 6 foot, 214 pounds, Charbonnet is tough and patient between the tackles. He doesn't have breakaway speed, so he likely won't ever be a big play threat. He could be a stellar goal line back, though. He also caught 37 passes last season, showing soft hands. Look, this is a guy who would kind of add a little bit of depth. You just lost Pirine. You need some more depth in that running back room, especially if Joe Mixon is out of the equation next season. 195 carries in 2022, 1,300 yards, an average 7 yards per carry, 14 touchdowns. That's good production. Again, not a super speedy guy that would result in huge, big plays, but a good, tough runner that could be good near the goal line. Grade the Mel Kiper mock draft. You've got Zach Charbonnet and Bryan Bresee. Let me know your thoughts. If you like those two picks, give him an A. If you think he went the complete opposite direction than what the Cincinnati Bengals need to go, give him an F. Again, elaborate. Let me know what you guys think of Mel Kiper's 2-round mock draft. I did just talk about running backs, so I do want to give you a Joe Mixon update. Samaje Perine spoke to the media and kind of added to the question marks within this running back room. Chris Thomason came in with this, talking about Samaje Perine. Talked about signing with the Broncos. Said since he offered similar money to the Broncos, but he just felt it was time for himself to make a name for himself, wanting to do more offensively just because I didn't know what they were going to do with Joe Mixon. Obviously, he's still a great back. That goes to show you they really have no clue what is going on. He kind of had a little bit of a less productive year, and then you've got the lawsuit and the legal issues that are going on outside of football. Word on the street or within close sources to the team is that they're still in conversation about what they're going to do with Mixon. Now, he did sign an extension in 2020, but if you cut him, you save $20 million over the next 2 years. This is a deep running back class. So if the Bengals decide to get rid of Mixon, they have the draft to rely on because there are very good running backs coming out of this draft. I don't know that that's the smartest move. We've seen what Mixon can do, but do you trust what he can do or what he will do or what you think he will do? What should the Bengals do with Joe Mixon? Let me know in the comment section. Should they keep him around, hold out? Keep him around for 2 more years on his contract, maybe draft somebody like Zach Charbonnet to come in and help with the depth, or do they cut him and save $20 million over the next 2 years? Let me know in the comment section. As always, we appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all soon.